Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now. Where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM, 1350 AM, www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com. And guess what? You can click and listen live and hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. Mr. E, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
After the rain has subsided, would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Let's like, let's share, let's subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Keep the beat up. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and we promise we'll shout you out later on in the show.
Keep the beat up. Like, swear.
Okay, like swear, we not swearing on a Monday morning, Mr. E, but we are definitely sharing, and you all can comment. Yeah. And let's have a great time on today. It's a beautiful day here in Hampton Roads.
That's right. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's 47 degrees on the outside, 49 degrees, and it's mostly clear out there.
Mr. E, how was your weekend?
Had a great weekend. Wonderful weekend when I saw Mr. Roland Martin on Saturday, and just saw the game on Sunday.
Oh wow, how marvelous! Roland Martin is a social media guru, speaker, motivator, you name it, and he can dance too. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! But anyway, Mr. E, we have our current job list on a Monday morning.
On a beautiful Monday morning, we've given you the current job list, and want to let you know that you need to, if you need a job, make sure that you go ahead and write stuff down, because Lowe's is hiring, Home Depot is hiring, Walmart is hiring, Harry Teeter's is hiring, and you name it, those companies are hiring. Just in case you said you've been incarcerated and nobody's going to hire you, all you have to do is make it your business to go to any of those places, and guess what? They're hiring you.
All right, Mr. E, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I am ready. The job listing is as following. Nauticus Foundation Assistant Service Store Manager. Let me go back again. The Nauticus Foundation is looking for an assistant store manager. Achievable Dreams is looking for a grant manager.
All right, we have the Virginia Museum of Contemporary Art Executive Assistant. We have Virginia Liber Museum Education Program Coordinator full-time. Mr. E, please.
You have Bay Aging. You got Bay Aging You got Bay agent looking for a financial manager, a facility assistant in VDC, a facility assistant also, and optional counsel of VDC.
Absolutely, a whole lot of fiscal assistance and aging and options, and we have Chesapeake Public Library, VLA, LIB2. Ooh,
Yeah.
Public Library, there you go, part time. The public library again. All these LAISEs. That is sounding mighty good.
The United Jewish Federation of Tidewater looking for members experience director. They're also looking for an account executive. They're also looking for a director of women pathological affliction. That's a tongue twister there. And they're also looking for a copywriter part-time.
All right, let's go with the Up Center, outpatient supervisor in Suffolk. They also need a family therapist, community reinforcement clinician, MFC clinical coordinator, and
Pimpinless senior city
Mr. What was that?
Prime Plus. Prima Plus.
This is a great
Prima Plus Service Center is looking for assistant adult day service healthcare director. Garden Guide is 2023. A Garden Guide 2023.
All right. So for kids, education liaison, we have Suffolk Public Library associate, location services part-time. We have the homeless veterans reintegration program. Ooh, case manager.
And Habitat for Humanity is looking for development assistance, and for kids is looking for a youth center director.
Absolutely. There's more to come, you guys. For kids who need a temporary education advocate, they need a education advocate position is available, and an academic support manager position is available.
Smart Beginning officer manager looking for executive assistant, and ODU ICA resource looking for a facility JA, and physical program manager JA.
All right, the Children's Center, speech language pathologist, they need an accounting manager, site supervisor, and they need a pre-K teacher.
Lewis.
Yes.
Martha Lewis, we want to say good morning to you. And she said, I can't believe I got on. Yeah.
Thank you. And we have Desi Combs that's on with us as well. God bless you all. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your support. Those jobs are already listed on FYI's page, on our new page, IFYI Radio, on our personal page, Edward Everette, Yolanda Hinton, and LinkedIn has it. You name it, go get it. If you have somebody that needs a job, you want to share it, copy it, email it, just use it.
That's right. That's right. And don't forget, write it down, write it to your sons and daughters. And just in case they've been incarcerated, let them know they too can get a job.
Yeah, so Mr. E, today is Monday. Sports Talk.
That's right, that's Sports Talk.
Oh my goodness, what a night. Sunday NFL Super Bowl game was off the hook. Or should I say it was bomb, or should I say it was fire? It was all that.
Well, why can't you say it's off the chain?
I don't know. Some of that is old fashioned.
So we want to use a new lingo and
fire
say it was fire.
Fire. And there's a few more other ones that you gotta, use in this day and time. But anyway, it was absolutely awesome. Great game.
Great game.
Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs off the hook.
That's right.
Toe to toe.
That's right. Great, wonderful game. My hat's off to the Kansas City Chiefs, but I was looking for someone in my division, the Philadelphia Eagles, to win it. I supported them because it was in our division, but hey, they got beat.
Was it a great game, toe to toe? I knew it now. Mr. E, I didn't make a prediction, but I knew it would be toe to toe. The points stayed the same just about. They scored, even at the last minute, the scores were right there with one another. So you knew you were looking at two fabulous teams that had gone all the way to the Super Bowl.
That's right, Miss Hinton. I mean, the score was 30, 35, 38. Was a little higher than that. Yeah, 35-38. That was the final score. But there's a question there that's going around here now, and the question is, was Patrick Mahomes really hurt?
Oh, why do you say that? Well, you know what? That's a good question because he appeared to be hurt.
That's right.
And then next thing you know, he was all jumping around like I mean, and then when you first saw him and he was hurt, he looked like he was ready for the stretcher.
That's right. That's right. They took him out, but when he got hurt the second time, and he was just laying there hollering and screaming and screaming and hollering, and I don't know whether or not that was a morale booster, but then after halftime,
but no, when he went to the daggone bench.
bench.
After he came, going in the locker room, I was like, now wait a minute, didn't we see him just break some or bust himself up? But he was, I guess he was just, out there fooling us or whatever.
Well, what can we say? He came out on fire. I was listening to Alicia sing her song when he came out. This guy is on fire.
But he was a great cheerleader. I mean, they really played well. Even the Eagles, you all might have lost out there, Philadelphia Eagles, but you played a great game. We knew we were looking at two great teams, and I just knew it was going to play out like that. It was just a marvelous game, Mr. E.
And they broke history records also.
Yes.
They made history because there was two African American quarterbacks out there that's playing quarterback. Two African American guys, and then they broke records in scoring, MVPs, and most points scored in the Super Bowl.
So, Mr. E, why do you think the Chiefs won?
Well, I believe the Chiefs won because they got two bad calls.
Wait a minute. We start with our conspiracy theories. Wait a minute.
They got two bad calls. I remember one of them that day was a good call when Jalen fumbled the ball.
I know.
And he picked it up. And then they got another call, and they went all the way for a touchdown again. And I said to myself, you ain't got to cheat them to win it. But here's another thing I saw, that instead of the referees making the calls, the players was the referee. And even though that they jumped off the line, they were saying, ref. Well, why can't they let the referee be the referee and let them call it instead of the players call it?
Now, that first one you just mentioned was a little questionable in my mind. I was like, now wait a minute. But hey, it is what it is. And, the second one, I'm not sure. But that first one, I did have a question in my mind as well, Mr. E.
And then when they made the return, I mean, I don't know what the defense of Philadelphia was doing. And
why did they lose?
What I did see that Jalen was one of them. He was a quarterback who fumbled the ball. And the defense was not tackling.
Ooh.
They was not playing defense at all. I mean, come on now. When that man stand up behind you, take Patrick Mahomes. He stood up behind one of the linemen, and y'all run right past him.
I know, I was like, now wait a minute, where are we at? It reminded me of my grandson's games. I was like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be in this professional game.
I said he's a Houdini. This joker stood up behind one, and then when the kickoff came, the guy did the same thing. And then the second two touchdowns that they made, they ran the same play with different cats.
Yeah, Mr. E, do you really think people would just go on and just like give up games, cheat, whatnot? You really don't believe they would go all the way to just, have it already fixed?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: when they start hollering MVP, And I said to myself, yeah, this is, and because the guy could have ran the touchdown in. It should have been a touchdown because his feet broke the plane. But he just slid and stopped, but his feet went in, and they didn't call it a touchdown.
But Mr. E, I see that they have great sportsmanship. When they lose, they kind of like take it and say, "Hey, congratulations to the next team. Let's move on."
Well, maybe because they going straight to the bank, the bank. Maybe
That's a good way to lose.
maybe because win, lose, or draw, we gonna get paid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So after the after show, they were so excited. The Chiefs. This is not their first time at the rodeo.
No, this
though.
is not their first time. I think it's the second time that the Kansas City Chiefs has won a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. This is not their first time at the rodeo. It was really a great game they played. Like I was saying, the scores were toe to toe, even down to the end. Now, talk about the end, the very end, Mr. E, when the Chiefs scored. What was happening right there at the I call it the finish line? Tell us about that little play.
At the finish line, when the running back stopped, his feet broke the plane.
Okay.
That's a touchdown. But really, they was trying to do a field goal. They wanted him to make a commitment and to die down. They wanted to stop. But he tried to put on the brakes, but he couldn't put on the brake, and his feet went across the plane. And so that should have been a touchdown, and that should have been the ball going back to Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah.
But at the last minute, the last 11 minutes or last minute or so, do you think Philadelphia had a chance to score?
Not in 11 seconds. I didn't.
What about that 1 minute? It was 1 minute,
42 seconds. So yeah. If they had turned the ball over to them and kicked it off again, yes, because it would take a touchdown, another touchdown. He could have tied it up because it would have took a touchdown for them to win. But when they broke the plane, they said, okay, what we're going to do is run the clock out. And they was looking for Philadelphia to call time out, and use up all their time out. So, and Philadelphia did just that. And they're going to say he didn't break the plane, but I'm saying he did break the plane.
Who stood out to you? Who really stood out on these on both teams?
Well, when you look at how the Philadelphia Eagles plays were designed, the Philadelphia Eagles plays were designed for Jalen, for the quarterback, and using him as a running back. That's why he scored so many touchdowns.
Yes.
And one of the things I like about what Philadelphia was doing what they call the rugby stand. When they got up there and they got into a wedge and they pushed them all.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's another thing that stood out. The Philadelphia Eagles normally would go for the first down when it's 4th and 2 and 4th and 3 or 4th and 1. They shut it down. They went on and exchanged defense to offense and kicked the ball, and it was only 4th and 2. They had 2 yards to go, but guess what? They shut it down.
Why?
Well, I believe it was time for the tick-tock. It was time for the money to change hands.
Oh,
because all through the game, they was really all through the game going for 4th and 1, going for 4th and 2. They was automatically going trying to make it.
I know
they put the rugby wedge in there, and it went on through. They got the first down. So whatever they did, or whoever spooked them, that caused them not to go for the 4th and 2.
Ooh, Tracy Porter, good morning. Sheila Robbins is on with us. I tell you what, I know you all feel good that we've gone all the way to the Super Bowl, and there were some kind of cute things that happened, Mr. E, with the when the Chiefs scored, they were coming out with some nice little moves. Some of them looked a little funny, but they really looked like they practiced those moves when they scored a touchdown.
Did you see them turn around in a circle to make sure the man was an eligible player?
Oh, my goodness.
That's the confidence that they have in each other, and that was a morale booster for them, because I was looking for them to do that. You know, I said to myself, this is now clowning time.
But you know, when the game started, Mr. E, it seemed like they scored very quick.
Yeah, that's right. The Philadelphia Eagles broke out there with that long. And then here's the thing, Miss Hinton. He broke out that hit that long bomb. Boom. He caught it, went in for a score. And after that, he couldn't hit the back of a ball.
I was like, okay, you all have done that mighty quick, scored real quick. Is this an omen? Is this something that's going to, you know, last throughout the game? And then here comes the Chiefs. They scored quick.
They scored one.
I said, oh,
back
my goodness. I said my prediction is right, toe-to-toe. And it was toe-to-toe up to the very end. And then the Chiefs came through.
You know, I mean, you know, you don't have to. I think that you don't have to cheat. You got the best of the best.
Yes.
And so when his feet broke the plane, that should have been a touchdown, and the ball should have been given to the Philadelphia Eagles, because they could have kept all their timeouts.
You know, if you're a Chief and you want to talk about it and be congratulated for how your team went all the way, if you're a great fan, call us. Mr. E, what's the number?
And the telephone number is 757-624-9475. If you want to dialogue with us and give us your 2 cents, we have a few more minutes to dialogue. If you want to talk to us about what you think was happening, I want to say to my good friend, the first African-American quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Johnny Walton.
Yes.
I want to say congratulations to you on your loss. You know, because you know Johnny Walton called me and he talked more mess to me when the Cowboys lost. So Johnny Walton,
it's your time.
It's your time. And then I want to say to Don Wilkerson out of Oklahoma, who's really a Philadelphia Eagle fan.
Yes.
It's your time. And to Pastor Perkins out of Shiloh Baptist over there in Hampton. Listen, it's your time. Welcome to the couch.
Wow. I tell you what, there were some other fabulous things that took place. Our halftime game featuring Rihanna.
That
talking about
show,
smooth and beautiful, and it was just a showstopper.
That's right. She did wonderful. I got to give it to Rihanna carrying that baby.
What a pleasant surprise.
That's right. Up in the air. And I mean, the colors, the lights, the sound was off the chain. You know, it wasn't no squeakiness in there. It was just no off steps, and the fireworks was off the chain.
Off the chain. Rihanna, bravo, honey. More money, more money, more money. She's just doing it. And it was absolutely a fabulous show.
You know, Brianna got paid $7 million.
Yes.
Rihanna, and I'm saying Brianna. Rihanna, I want to give her, you know, because she's from the Barbados.
Yes,
she's a Barbadian, and she got paid $7 million to go to her $1.7 billion.
Yeah. She is in the house rich. I'm telling you, and it was mighty good. Now, Mr. E, let's talk about the commercials. Anything stand out? I'll tell you what I loved about the commercials. So many celebrities.
That's right.
Yeah.
Honest, you had so many celebrities that's playing in those commercials.
Yes.
I mean, the silliest commercial. It was an actor. You see your girl out there, Serena. I saw in 2 commercials when she was promoting beer and she was promoting liquor. I say go, but she was making that do-re-mi.
He did. He reminded me of the Godfather sitting up there
with his what you call that? With his beard that was looked like it had too much of that
Beijing.
Beijing
Beijing it back. Kudos to the Beijing company, because
Did they have him laid out?
he was Beijing back.
He was Beijing.
Transplant. Ooh, did I say transplant?
And he had hair that didn't belong to him on his face.
Well, it was his. It was transferred.
He paid for that, though.
It's transported from one part of his head to the next.
That's right. So it was his. So and then he bought it, but they Beijing him down.
So many great actors. John Travolta, all of them. They were in it. Jennifer Lopez. I saw her in it. Just too many of them.
I said, wow, look at them. My boy that plays in the Cars, not the show called The Cars, but Van Damme, he was in a commercial, and I thought that he was off the chain. Miss Hinton, while we're talking about football, I want to let our listening audience know that Micah Irvin has filed $100 million defamation suit against Marriott.
Amazing.
The staffer who accused him of misconduct.
I tell you, they still, they fight for their rights in this day and time.
I mean, he's got $100 million defamation, and all he did was say hello.
But what about the tea on Damar Hamlin trying to get back? He wants to play after 2 heart attacks. He wants to come back and play. You think they're going to let him play?
Well, I think that from his doctors, and he's got to check with all his doctors and see what's going on. See, when he got hurt in that game, it was just a freak accident because his heart beat went along with the hit at the same time.
Yes.
And when that hit him, then that laid him out. But the thing about it, I want to say congratulations and thank you all so much for the EMTs that did a wonderful job that was reviving him back.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the fans at the game. So many people.
Snoop Dogg was at the game.
Everybody out there, enjoying. I didn't get a chance to get in the skybox, but my grandson told me next year we need to go to the Super Bowl.
I know that's right, and be amongst the stars.
So many people, the stars, the fans, all the folk that was out there, they showed up now.
Did you see the commercial with Snoop Dogg and what's her name? That what is a lady name that back Snoop? Not Betty White.
Oh my goodness!
What's her name?
I can't think of her name.
Well, she the one that went to jail,
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart, Martha Stewart was in one of Snoop Dogg's commercials, so they were spreading the wealth. They were spreading the money around.
Yes, but good game, good, just fun, great entertainment. The commentators were out there having a great time. They really gave us a good show. We really, I really enjoyed it. I was coming on, Mr. E, but I was turned around with a Super Bowl party right in my house. My son and his guests and my grandson and his guests was there, and a lot of food and just a lot of fun. They really enjoyed the game. And so look, this is it. The NFL is over for right now. They got to go now in their little cocoon and get ready for a new season. In the meantime, we got to catch up with the NBA. Mr. E, they've been playing for a minute, and so we're gonna shadow and follow, a few teams, and we're gonna get back with you all on Sports Talk and talk about the NBA. We're gonna play some basketball.
Miss Hinton, when you started playing that basketball, one of the things I'm looking at now, before it get down to the wire, that everybody is trading one another.
Yes.
I was really surprised to see KD gone.
We got the list now.
So we're gonna have to break it down and let our listening audience know in basketball how they're trying to make teams work.
Mr. E, do you have a basketball team?
No, but I think I'll follow 2 of the teams, and that is the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely.
And I used to like the Lakers, but LeBron James is overrated.
Well, I'm gonna shadow them. The Lakers, and there's a couple other ones that my grandson said he's gonna look at. My son as well. So we've got quite a few teams we're gonna report on.
And the Warriors, I like the Warriors, and I had one team that I wish Anthony Davis would have stayed with. That's the Pelicans.
Oh, the
That's with
Pelicans.
Zion out of Oklahoma,
Yes, absolutely.
out of out of New Orleans.
Well, I tell you, it's been a fabulous season. We're excited. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know you all are smiling all the way to the bank. In the meantime, look, come on over here with us just for a little while on social media platforms. We are just going to talk a little bit more tea about what's going on and give some upcoming shows and updates. Be blessed. See you back here on Wednesday. Look, happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye now. Where I am now.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Thank you so much for joining us from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, WPCE 1400 Peace 95.3 FM. And for more information, you can give us a call at area code 757-714-7861. That's 757-714-7861. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
All right. Let's say good morning to Bobby Jean Keaton. Mardell Lewis is up here. Sheila Robbins is up here. Desi Combs. Thank you all for joining us. Roberta Carter, where are you? You all might have lost, but you did very, very good.
I have a song for Roberta Carter.
Yes, let's hear it.
Oh, where is Roberta Carter? Oh, where can she be?
Oh, my God. I tell you what, Roberta, we wanted to see you today. But anyway, we want to congratulate both teams. Philadelphia Eagles, you went all the way to the Super Bowl.
That's
but I tell
right.
you what, we've got to give the most kudos out to the Kansas City Chiefs, because not only did they go to the Super Bowl, but they were the winners of Super Bowl 2023.
You know, the Kansas City Chiefs, I like Patrick Mahomes. And a lot of people thought that Patrick Mahomes was Caucasian. But
I know
a lot of people thought that young man was Caucasian. And he reminds me of one of my little daycare boys. His name is Brandon. Brandon, yeah. But Patrick Mahomes, father, is an African American, so he made history, and congratulations again to him.
Absolutely. And this is Black History Month. Our quarterbacks that just, how did you feel about that? Two African American quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. How did you think? What do you think about that?
I said to myself, this is history being made.
Yes.
At the same time, two African American quarterbacks playing in a Super Bowl game and doing Black History Month. See, this is Black History Month that we're in. So they was out there doing what they do, representing like crazy.
We have come a long way, and we're going to be sharing some things with you all, our Black History Month. We still have some great guests that's going to be coming on, Mr. E. And we're going to share some Black history facts and just have a great time, in this month, celebrating so many wonderful things.
Just want to let our listening audience know, don't forget that Miss Turner from
Norfolk 17.
Norfolk 17 will be with us on our show, and so y'all just get ready.
Absolutely. Now, one of the Norfolk 17 just passed away. Mr. E. But she, our guest, will come on and we'll give tribute to the lady that passed away.
And the Tuskegee Airmen, one of the African Americans, but a few of them left.
Yes.
He's supposed to be our special guest also for Black History Month. We'll also wish on the 20th of this month, Miss Mardell will say she'll be 28 years old on the 20th.
How beautiful. Happy birthday.
Believe that or not.
Tiana, Sharon Huff, I got your message, and thank you so much for joining. What did your team win? I'm wondering. I didn't see too many Chiefs. I know that at my house at the Super Bowl game, there was a couple of Chief fans there, And so, yeah, let us know. Was that one of your teams? And wow, are you all ready for the NBA?
Well, you might as well get ready because it's right around the corner,
It's right
just across
here.
the
They
track.
overlap, actually.
And not only that, they getting ready to get down into the playoffs, just like the football team. They got ready for the playoff. The best of the best gonna have to come and and make it through.
Wow. So, absolutely. So, we got some great upcoming shows. Tonight, we will not be on After Dark. We'll be back the following week with some special guests and everything. And It's time to just kind of like to woosah and then come back swinging on Wednesday. Mr. E, who is our guest?
Well, Miss Hinton, on Wednesday we got a great guest that will be with us on Wednesday, and you don't want to miss our Wednesday show. On Wednesday, you got uh, Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day, so you got Mr. Tony Villa, the
Love
Doctor,
Doctor.
will be our special guest.
Absolutely. So excited about that. Today is the day before Valentine's Day. You all better get out there before folks have everything off of the shelf. Now, remember, we talked about Valentine's Day and the fact that women, they are great recipients of Valentine's Day. They get the most, the best. And men, they're still, they're making headways with gifts and things. But we found out, Mr. E, during our shows that a lot of people consider it a we thing, not a he thing and not a she thing.
That's right. That's right. So the thing about it is, men likes gifts just as well as females like gifts.
Yes.
And we want to be held, be recognized just as well. Because there's so many. So this occasion, Valentine's, is when Cupid got in the air, began to flap his wings, and shot his arrow. It wasn't just one arrow he shot. He shot 2 arrows.
You know what I think is cute, and I know they don't do it all the time, but the couples, when one person goes for a team, they usually kind of like, you got that sidekick going for it. That if the man has a team, she usually goes and joins him in what team he's pushing usually.
That's right.
And
that's
I think
right.
that's really cute, really nice. They rah and kind of like hanging in there together. But anyway, make sure tomorrow, Valentine's Day, appreciate each other, do something together. Or
I like that. Say that again.
What? Appreciate each other.
That's
Do
right.
something together. Absolutely.
If you got to make plants, plant some seeds out there in your yard, or take out the garbage together. Do something together to make it all right.
Make it all right. Tell each other you care and love one another, and just appreciate love in the air. Even if you don't have a spouse, you may have a friend, you may have a mom or a dad. Just show some love. Let love just rule and reign in the air and in the atmosphere, and enjoy a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Now, our young women achieving success, and you all can have your girls in. We're still recruiting girls 10 to 17. We're going to celebrate, have a great time. They're going to get their bags and all their little treats that they get. We're going to have a great time with them. And just share the love with all those that you're surrounded with. If you can put things on social media.
That's right.
Let people know that you feel good about them, you care about them, and just enjoy that day.
Don't let just be for one day. Let it be an ongoing continuation. Let
love abide.
Let love abide. So just don't do like some people do. They just do it for the day, to show off for the day, and help make that money out there and get them stuffed animals and them teddy bears. Just look in your closet. How many of those people that got gifts and just rewrapped them again and gave them to somebody for a baby shower?
Oh my goodness. Well, at least they're sharing the love. Look. But anyway, enjoy your Valentine's Day. Hey, just like Missy, share the love and all throughout, even afterwards. But if you want to just take that time to just say, "Oh, this is special, and I want you to feel special on this day," do it. Also, we have some great, like I say, great upcoming shows. We're going to continue with serving dat tea. We got a lot of things to talk about, a lot going on. Mr. E, they're knocking down more Chinese balloons and
That's
whatnot.
right.
So we'll be serving that on Friday and our after show, and also giving you who's going to be on for the rest of the month. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Mr. E, you got some more tea for us? What's going on?
That's right, Miss Hinton. Just want to let our listening audience know that DC James will be our special guest on the 23rd. And then we're going to have Norfolk 17 on the 24th. So I just want you to, get your calendars. And then on the 20th, it's President's Day. So, hey, look, make sure you do what you got to do, because that's going to be a day off for everybody.
Absolutely.
And then we got we got Katrina Burns going to be our special guest on our After Dark special. Yeah.
And you all can be a special guest sponsor and intern. Mr. E has that tea for you.
That's right. If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor, all you have to do is go to Everette's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. That's all you have to do is FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Drop in the information, and guess what? We'll be more than happy to get back with you and to book you for our show.
Now, don't forget, Young Women Achieving Success Program. If you want to contact me, call 757-287-6792. If you want to be a special guest sponsor and intern, you can email FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com.
That's right.
Also, like I said, we have some fabulous guests coming. Don't forget to follow us on social media. And don't forget to just come back here on Wednesday.
For
the Love Doctor.
For
Mr.
the Love
Tony
Doctor.
Beer.
To tell us about the after effects of Valentine's and what he knows that took place on Valentine's Day.
Don't forget to get the book. Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose. If you go on social media, it's a great dialogue going on there underneath the ad. You all can get the ad right there, or you can inbox me if you need the link, if you need the landing page or whatever. All that stuff is on social media, but if you DM me, I can give it to you personally, and I can email or however you want it. Don't forget the Royal Ladies Pie. We're going to have a launch real soon. And just don't forget to, contact us if you want to be our special guest. We're booking for the month of March as well, and we would love to have you come on with us. Don't forget our sponsors, Cristo Records. Go to the website, CRISTO Records with an S.com, or BeardGods with a Z.com. Go there and look what's going on there, and to really see what is up with both of those businesses. Oh, wow. Yolanda Tillett, hello. Happy Monday to you. And we just thank you all for being our special fans, guests, friends, and all that. We want you to come back on Wednesday, and Mr. E's going to give you the final information.
You just want to let you know, don't forget to join us. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on WPCE 1400, 95.3 FM, WMVA 88.9, WGPL 1350, and all of the social media platform.
Yes.
Don't forget, you can see us here. Hear us all over the world. See us here, there, and everywhere. And just want to let you know also that we are live. LIVE, a live broadcast. This is not a podcast. This is nothing that we have did and now put it back on later on. We are live. It's live in the studio from 9:30 to 10. And so if you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor, give us a call at 757-714-7861, or email us or inbox us at FYI Radio Show, Edward Everett's Facebook page, or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Radio Show Live @gmail.com.
God bless you all. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and we'll see you back here Wednesday for the Love Doctor, Mr. Tony Beer.
Don't forget, 2 up, 2 down, VA.
Be
Yeah.
blessed, everybody. Be blessed.